Good day, everybody, and welcome to Legion Outpost. Today, we're going to be talking about the Inquisitors. As you can see here, we're going to be talking about the new units that are going to be released. And the fun thing about these units is they're going to be released just before Worlds. So, for all those who are going to Worlds, that's not me. They have an opportunity to play these in World, and they'll be legal for Worlds. So that could mix it up a bit and make things a little bit of tough. These are very good models, and they are wonderful models that we're going to see. Now, I'm just sharing this page really quickly. This is an SD site. This is not my SD site. This is a wonderful art SD site, and the creator of this site spends a lot of time doing. It's called Dev Art. He makes a lot of like alternate art for Legion and other Star Wars games. He makes them for a lot of different games, but they're high quality. I bought a bunch of them before Christmas, and I plan on giving away some. So for people who like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, they have a chance to get one of these arts right here. We have the Fifth Brother, and I have Fifth Brother and Seventh Sister, an alternate art that he's done that I'm going to be giving away for people who like, subscribe, and comment on these videos. And so I'm going to be giving those away in a couple months. We'll give them away when they release the unit. So in March, we're going to be giving these away March 8th. And so there's only a couple months to get your name in that on any of the videos that are between now and March 8th. If you just like, comment, and you just put a comment on and say something about the Inquisitors, you'll be entered into the draw for those. So I'm just glad to be able to do that. I bought a bunch of this stuff so I can give away because I like this. Keep everybody having excitement and having different things on their tabletop, and it looks good to have a bunch of different alternate art. But we're going to dive deep into this unit a bit, and we're going to actually go through and make a list of what we might play with it, or at least what I would play with it. There's lots of different ways of playing this. You can add with another Force user. You're getting two fairly cheap Force users with that, and you're going to have a great opportunity just to be able to fill some pretty cheap Force users. But the question is, are they broken? And that's the big question that people are asking. I find that they could be. Who knows? Other people are mad because, the Empire is getting more Force users, and there's still the Republic who needs more Force users because of the Forcey people. But right now, the Republic can't be complaining too much about too much. They're doing really well right now. And every time the Republic's in a good place, we know the Empire's not in a good place. So this is kind of maybe a counterbalance. And the Empire's going to be in a bit better place after this. I don't play Empires. I will pick them up because I try to own every unit. And I will play them once or twice just to get the feel of them. But I think there's some unique ways to play them, and maybe they'll be kind of a fun unit to play. I think the Inquisitors are going to be a lot of fun. And so I'm looking forward to the Inquisitors and what we can do with them. And they're not bad sculpts. I'm not sure if I like the flames on the lightsabers there, like if it's just spinning and it's kind of catching up. I might trim that off I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. I like the Fifth Brother sculpt. It looks better than the one for Shatterpoint. That's just my opinion, but hey, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you agree with me, put it down in the comments. And if you have any other thoughts, why not throw it down in the comments? So we're going to take a look at a list build real quick, and we're going to build this list. Now, I'm not going to build it with Vader, and I'm not going to build it with the Empire. I know that some people are saying, well, those are great opportunities to build it with Vader and Empire. I like to look at the command cards. And so right away, we're going to put in our Fifth Brother. We're going to put in our Seventh Sister. And before we go any further, we're going to put the training in, and we are going to put Inquisitor's training in both of them, because that card's pretty overpowered, and that might be the part of the broken part. Not so much the money, but this card is kind of very powerful. If you haven't seen this card, it reads really carefully. This unit gains Demoralize 1, which is good. It's not like super powerful, like, ooh, but it's good to put a lot of suppression on people. Be good against Ewoks, obviously. When this unit has range 1, exhaust, when a unit at range 1 exhausts a force upgrade, you may roll a red defense dice on a hit or a surge result. You cancel the effects. The upgrade remains exhausted. Now, here's where I think this might be a bit broken. This is not a tap card. It's not, you can use it once per round. You can use it anytime a force user tries to use a exhaustible force around you. So that means like choke, which isn't being used anymore. It means that if they want to do force push, which is the biggest one this one would be against, you can stop it. If it means force barrier. So those are just like some of the ones that can stop right off the bat. Like, and because it's a red die, that's a pretty good chance of getting it. It's basically a 2-up roll. So maybe if this was a white dice or it was tappable, this would be a little more balanced, but I don't know. Maybe if it was a white dice, people would say, well, 5 points is a lot for that. But I would take that chance on a white dice for 5 points. But that's just my thought, and maybe I'm wrong. We'll see how it plays out. But if you're taking them, you're taking this upgrade. Now, when I was thinking about upgrades, I wanted to kind of figure out, and I believe that Fifth Brothers are really going to be hitting, and he's going to get injured. Your point of him is to actually get him injured. He gets fearless at that point. So I'm going to give him tenacity. And then for the, other people can't force push, but you can. So again, force push is always a good thing. And then for her, I'm going to do something a little different. Because one of his cards allows them to get her to get dodges when he gets aims, or him to get dodges when she gets aims. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put offensive push in order to trigger some aims and dodges for the other guy. So that's where I'm going to go with that. Now, you need a leader, and because we're going to go to command cards first, because it's important to understand what you're going to do. They have 1 pip, so the other leader can have a good 1 pip to use, which is good. They have 2 pips that you kind of want to take. So you got your 2 pips already decided for you. And so the reason you want to take the 1 pip, it's a pretty good 1 pip. And then the 2 pips, you could maybe give up on one of them, but this one's good because it's permanent. When Fifth Brother, this is what I was talking about before, gains an aim token, Seventh Sister gains a dodge token. When Fifth Brother gains a dodge token, Seventh Sister gains a aim token. When either of them gain a aim or dodge token, the other unit may gain a immobilized token. If they do so, the first unit gains an additional token of the same type. So it's kind of a cool little, it's not as good as teamwork, but it's kind of cool. And then the next one is unexpected, but not unwelcomed. And basically, when this unit is issued an order, this card receives, when the Seventh Sister is attacking a leader or an operative with a unit with a face down order token, during the roll attack dice step, she may gain up to 2 suppression tokens. She gains an aim token for each of the suppression tokens she does this way. So it's just a way for her to do a little bit more hitting if she goes after. And because you have 2 forces, you can kind of pick when you're going to use them. So it's not a bad one. It's not the best one. If I had to get rid of a 2 pip, that's the one I would get rid of. And then for the 3 pips, it comes down to looking at which one you want to demoralize, or do you want the dauntless. Now, the reason I would probably go with Fifth Brothers is because Fifth Brother may issue an order at range 1 to 5 this turn, and the unit that is issued and ordered by this card gains Dauntless this round. Maybe not. See, not sure if that's the right one. Now we look at Seven Sisters, and she has Seven Sisters gains Demoralize. While enemy units at range 1 of her Seven Sister are suppressed, they re-roll 1 fewer dice. Not the greatest either, but it gives alta units, and it's still good. Demoralize might play more into you. Depends if you're born on suppression thing. So you're kind of debating on those two, which one you're going to take, because you're probably not going to take both of their cards. So then you got to figure out what leader you want to take. So I think a really good leader for almost anybody, and it fits in really good, is Veers. Now, the reason I say that is because Veers command cards, let's go back to the command cards. His 1-pip's great, and his 3-pip's good because it allows them to get recovers, and you want those 2 units to be able to recover. So with the force push, you can give them a recover. That's a good thing. Always a good thing to have them recover. Now, also, he can make other people recover in your unit if you want them to. And so with Veers, electric binoculars is important to me at this point. And then we're going to go to core. And we're going to actually go pretty heavy in core here. We're going to start with a shore trooper. And we're going to double that. Might as well 2 shore troopers. Then we're going to go with Morts, and we're going to double that. Now, the reason I'm doing Morts is because the fire support word. So we're throwing 3 white. So if you don't know what fire support is, really quickly, when another friendly unit performs a ranged attack, if you have a face-up order token, each of your minis to be added eligible dice. So fire support. So it's got critical 1, it's got suppressive, fixed front, and cumbersome, but the fire support is adding critical 1 to it. Now, here's what you're thinking. If you're getting close, you could be throwing a lightsaber at range 2, which impact 2, pierce 1, critical 1, plus 3 whites, which is a pretty good throw with pierce. So you got the same thing with her, and then obviously you can fire support with the shore troopers. Now with the shore troopers in this situation, I'm going to go with one of my favorite guys, Gideon Haas, because he can give an order out and then get you more orders on the table. For less things. I'm going to also really quickly put a communications officer and then the HQ uplink. Now, so what this allows is the HQ uplink triggers. The turn you trigger HQ uplink, this unit gets an order. He can give a unit to the other shore trooper, and the shore trooper, both shore troopers can give to the mortar. And so we have 7 activations, and we have some pretty good order control. Now, and add 1 more core unit, and this one is going to be a snow trooper, and it's going to be completely naked. I like snow troopers naked better than stormtroopers naked because the dice are the same. You lose precise, but you can, with steady, you can move twice and shoot, or you can aim, move, shoot. It just gives you a little more opportunity, and the main point of this guy is just to get objectives, and with that steady he can move and still do some shooting. And so it's going to be a naked snow trooper, and some people say, well, the other guy can move range 2, but 2 range 1 moves are bigger than 1 range 2 move. So I just think it's more important to go that way, and or not more important, but it fits the feel better. And so we're going to leave it like that for that. And now we still have lots of points to go. We're going to go into Special Forces. Now, Special Forces, I'm actually going to pick Imperial Royal Guards. And some people are like, why are you going to pick Imperial Royal Guards? I'm going to go actually do 2 of them. And so the reason I'm doing Imperial Royal Guards here is that I'm going to give one of them that, and I'm going to give them both some ability to get out there quick. The reason I'm doing Imperial Royal Guards is really simply this word right here. Guardian 2. While a friendly trooper unit at range 1 in line of sight of defender against a range attack, you may cancel up to 2 and use the Guardian. So the real reason is right here. I just want to be able to keep these guys alive. I'll walk with them, and I want these Force users to be able to do their damage, and the Royal Guards are just going to kind of walk along and protect them and make sure that they get to the battlefield. The second one has got the electric staff because I want him to be able to punch when he gets there. And if they don't, they still can shoot at range 2 and 2 blacks. So 3, that's 6 blacks. That's not bad. They have 2 health. They have discipline. So they remove suppression when they're given an order. They have charge. They're pretty good support for any Force user or anything like that. Now, I still have some points, 75 points left, and that's where I come back here. And I know I need repair, but Del Mico would be nice little hit. Now the question is, here's a question I always have. Do I put Delmico on the shores or do I put him on the snows? And I like Delmico on the snows because you can move and shoot. Shores, he can sit back and give range shots. I would love to be able to put the T 218B trooper, or whatever that trooper is. I get my eyes over 21B trooper, because it's a great critical one, 2 black and a white. It's a great trooper, but it's really expensive. So I'm debating on whether shores and I'm going to go with shores because of the surge to hit. And that just makes them a bit better. I mean, not the shores, the snow troopers. And he can peek and shoot. And so that's 800 points. That's where I'm going. Now objectives, really we're gonna be looking at some objectives that we're gonna be thinking about. Key positions is kind of an easy one. Recover the supplies. I don't think you're going to be moving that quick and getting back. Sabotage moisture evaporators. We can sit back and do that. We can definitely do hostage exchange. We do have force users, 2 of them. So that would be a decent one for us. And then I guess the next one would, do we want to do bombing run? We're going to be pressing them anyways. Why not? There we go. And so we're going to be doing bombing run. Deployment. The deployment, we want something close. I like hemmed in. Dangerous close, it can be really good. We don't want to do a rollout. We want to give it less people. And I went advanced positions. Disarray is always fun. Go major offensive. There we go. And then conditions, cover. We don't necessarily need a lot of cover. We don't want to give limited visibility is not a bad thing because we're moving them up. But at the same time, we do have some range shooters that we might want to pop some things off as we go. I don't want minefields. I don't want these guys dying by something like that. Supply drops always fun. Rapid reinforcements. What would I rapid reinforce? Yeah, rapid reinforcements could be fun. Royal Guard, rapid reinforced, that could be kind of interesting one. Hostile environments is always a good one. And I guess we're going to go with clear. And so that's kind of my list. And so there's some things you can tweak. We could take out General Veers. We could take out one of the Royal Guards and add more firepower for long range. But my point is that we're going to get in close and we're going to push them and force their hand. And will it work? I'm not sure. But if I make a list, I play the list. So it'll be in one of my battle reports, and we look forward to talking some more with you guys. I'm glad you guys were part of this, and remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to be entered into the draws, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And in that comment, mention Inquisitors or Dev Art, and you'll get added in to the draw. Thank you guys. Keep your sticks on the ice, and may the force be with you.